15th one-day match that he's... Oh, that could have been very close. Plenty of confusion over there. Gambhir was looking for the run. Sent back by Sehwag. Tantalizingly close to the stumps.
It's a great shot. That is a magnificent shot from Sehwag. And he's just watching it crawl over the boundary. First boundary of the match. And it comes off the blade of Sehwag. It's 7 for no wicket after the first. Short, and it's a top edge. Oh my word. Now some people would say that's a pretty ordinary piece of cricket on the terraces. It's a big thumping blow by Sehwag. He has muscled that for 4.
Well, he's just manufactured that stroke, Virendra Sehwag.
It's a good looking stroke. That is going to race away fast outfield, and he has guided that through for 4.
Well, he's flowing like a rampant river, Virendra Sehwag. Caressed that through the cover boundary.
Problems. A direct hit was what was required. Gautam Gambhir wanting a single, and Sehwag just wasn't interested. The finger has gone up. The outside edge has been taken. Tapas Baisha strikes for Bangladesh. And India have lost their first wicket. Gambhir departs.
Tapas Baisha. So a lot of flights from Singapore and the Far East are not really taking off. Easy runs there for Virendra Sehwag on the pads once again. With no protection. It's just a matter of him getting a bit of bat onto it and he'll get some runs. That brings a 50 up for India.
Oh, that's a fine shot. Plenty of work with the bottom hand. It's a wristy stroke from Sehwag to fetch him another bus. That's 4 more. That's a lovely shot. He just waited on it. He's found the boundary again. That's the 3rd boundary of the over. That's 4 more. Loose delivery. Wide, and Sehwag takes toll of it. Again, a good over for India. 10 runs coming off it.
He's given him. Now, Mohammad Rafiq's not a big turner of the ball. That must have weighed in the umpire's mind as well.
I'm just wondering if he didn't just play down the wrong line. He does like...
Oh, not well done. Really poor down at mid-off. That's one area that Bangladesh will really have to work on. And that's the difference when Zimbabwe came into international cricket. They were very sprightly in the field. Oh dear, Manjurul Islam is not enjoying himself out there. They'll pick up a second.
Well, he's having a me. It's a big game, home ground. A lot of people out here, a lot of fans, and the last thing you want to do is have a little fumble. Took his eye off the ball right at the last second. Hasn't been good for him.
Well, Manjurul Islam having a fairly ordinary 5 or 6 seconds there, because Sunwar Hussain was alerting him to the fact that it was lobbed, but then Manjurul couldn't quite see it. I'm sure for a moment he had no...
Including 2 sixes and a boundary, and India are 132 for 3.
Yuvraj, 71st match, 71 matches, incredible. 1,529 runs, 20...
Oh, he's picked the gap, and they run well. They should look for 2, and I just wanted to sneak a 3rd in. No, they won't.
Not an easy stroke to play, this one. Playing against the spin, opening the face of the bat, and then...
He's gone. He's gone. Now, Mongia is looking a bit confused. Kapali not at all. And the umpire least of all. Now, I think we need to take a look at it from the reverse angle, because Mongia certainly was bemused.
And now reaches 50. His 13th in one-day internationals. And it's been a fine innings.
It's been a lovely innings from Yuvraj Singh. Much needed one for Indians. Not a great wicket to bat on.
It's a short delivery. He's not quite timed it, but he's got it into the gap. He'll get 4 for it. A huge gap between long on and the backward square leg. There's one of those big shots. It's cleared the boundary comfortably. This is the great ability Yuvraj Singh has. He makes it look easy. Brings up the 50-run partnership as well.
Absolutely brilliant shot. Again down the track. What surprises me here is that Rafiq is probably not thinking in the right way. Should be bowling a bit slower.
Excellent shot again. Superb placement. Just now over the wicket. And a lot slower. But it's gone a long, long way. Once again, magnificent use of the feet. Well, he's decided to cut loose, and he's going to take toll of the left-arm spinner.
Isn't that a very good over for Indian and Yuvraj? Some room and went down the wicket straight over the mid-off region. No sweat. Rafiq has something to think about now.
He's got to try and pitch the ball up. Try and get it fuller. I still feel he's a man who should be used on a regular basis. He should be that number 7 India is looking for. Just be given game after game. And a slower delivery again, but well weighted. That is a fine shot to end the over.
Cool, that's a double wide. I think the umpire should have signalled that twice.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I just get the feeling that there was a time when the game was poised pretty evenly. Bangladesh could have got back into the game. I think they were around about 172 when the last wicket went down. And you just sense that at 172 for 6, a wicket or 2, then they were in business.
Well, that's a muscular blow. Only a big man with strong arms can gain 4s like that. And it just stood up and asked to be hit.
Yeah, he doesn't take any nonsense from a ball. Now he's nicely settled, and he'll be aware of the 100. 98 will be in the back of his mind. Got to get himself that 100 now. This time of the innings when you feel on the boundary riding.
It's the most thoughtful piece of cricket from Agarkar, knowing that Yuvraj is at the other end. And Yuvraj is on 93. Tushar Imran takes the catch. So here's Harbhajan. And Yuvraj does not want the second, unsurprisingly.
Yeah, can you blame him? He's seen somebody else just hit the ball down somebody's throat. He wants to get on that side.
Now that's the one that Harbhajan gains. And of course that brings now Yuvraj to the strike. 4 balls to go in this over. Yuvraj is on 94. 6 short of what will be or could be his first century in one-day international cricket. He's played well. He's played beautifully.
He has, and he's probably thinking now, I'm going to get a boundary.
Gone. Off stump. Has been clobbered. Tapish Boysha does the job, and Harbhajan is on his way back. 8 down now for India. Yuvraj is running out of... Oh, now that's it. 2 in 2. Tapas Boysha is not wrecking just the stumps, he could be wrecking Yuvraj's dreams. Last ball of the 49th. Great piece of bowling, it's the Yorker. And the bye, and that's goodbye to Zaheer. Mahmood with the last over of the innings, and Yuvraj Singh is on 97. Yuvraj has hit the boundary that has gained him his 100. It is a century, the first century in one-day international cricket for Yuvraj Singh. 84 balls, he salutes his teammates, lifts his bat. Indian players are delighted, and that is a wonderful 100 and a great moment for Yuvraj Singh.
Innings of a lifetime, and what a shot he played to get there. What a beautiful cover drive. He just caressed it past the deep mid-off.
Here's Khalid Mahmood. That's it. That is a great catch. First ball Avishka Salvi faces in international one-day cricket. He is gone. That won't make the head. Over the match, Tosha Imran, and that must be a great feeling for Avishka Salvi. Wicket in his first over of international one-day cricket. His first over is gone. There he is, the wicket taker, and Bangladesh 3 for 1. Zaheer Khan, 68th match, 104 wickets, the fastest to 100 wickets in Indian cricket.
There by Tushar Imran. Didn't even cover the stumps. He should have covered the stumps with the pads. He didn't do that. Making the long walk back to the pavilion. 2 against his name. Bangladesh now 2 wickets down for 5. His feet at all, and without moving his feet, there it is, without moving his feet, he's trying to work the ball with an open face of the bat when 2 fielders are there in catching positions. Good catch that by Virender Sehwag. And Ashraful Haq, Mohammad Ashraful. Excuse me, Ashraful Haq is the former secretary of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Mohammad Ashraful plays the shot.
That's in the air, that should be up, and it is. It's a good catch again. Never easy when they go that high. And Salvi in the game again.
Look at the way he pitched. Wide as Sagat Sam and lashed onto it. Thick outside edge. Third man being wide. Got a welcome boundary for Bangladesh.
I just sense that he's thinking to himself, well, we've got wickets gone. I need to get a move on here. Stick around, we're going to lose anyway. India 47 for 1. That's a good shot. As good a shot as you're going to see in the night. Nicely timed.
Yes, 2 sounds and gone. And this Bangladesh innings is disintegrating very, very quickly indeed. Inside edge onto pad.
Oh, and he's hurt that one. That could go for 6. It is 6. That's a wonderful strike from the batsman. He's decided he's had enough of defense. Out to the middle of the bat, out to the screws, and out to the ground. That'll give him
Carried away. Now that's in the air, pass mid off. That's well struck. So the crowd had something to cheer about.
I don't think the fielder at mid-off picked the ball up early. There it is, starting very late. Avishka Salvi just about getting his fingertips to it. Catches like this, you've got to time the jump right. Didn't get it right.
He's bowled well. Majid Agarkar is concentrated on a line off around off stump. Stop the ball to move occasionally away from the right-hander. The middle order or the lower order can do.
maybe they've tinkered a little bit too much with their teams, with their squads. But importantly, I think somebody in authority needs to tell their batsmen that this, although it's a limited overs game, you've got to try and bat out 50 overs. You've got to try and whatever score you're chasing, if you can keep wickets in hand for the last 10 or 15 overs, you give yourself a chance. Far too many teams try and take advantage of the restrictions in the first 15 overs, the field restriction in the first 15 overs, try and go over the top. It's not easy, particularly now that the fast bowlers are allowed one bouncer per over. It's not easy anymore. Not easy for the pitch hitters to come and start throwing their bats around.
That's a good hit. One bounce over the rope. So boundary to end the over. 24 overs gone. Bangladesh 71 for 8. He's just concentrated on bowling a line, finding the right spot, and from there making the ball do a bit. He's got the off cutter going, he's got some reverse swing, he's got the odd ball to leave the bat as well. But watch that line, not one ball around the leg stump area. Well, as we have it, it's a 5-ball over. It's 74 for 8. Zaheer Khan continuing, and straight away gets the outside edge. So Zimbabwe 9 down now. And Bangladesh 9 down now, and Zaheer Khan striking once again.
No movement of the feet, but then you don't expect the number 10 batsman to really move his feet towards the pitch of the ball. Parthiv Patel taking that catch. Ball angled across by Zaheer Khan. I don't think the umpire was raising his finger, but the batsman decided, well, enough. Don't want to hang in there. He's making the walk back to the pavilion. Taposh Boyshaw, 75 for 8.
Manjurul al-Islam is the last man for Bangladesh. And they've just not got the momentum going. They've lost wickets at regular intervals. The lowest score in one-day internationals is 76. This is the last man to be dismissed. Once again, the outside edge. Parthiv Patel, he's had a field day. Well, I've tried to save face for Bangladesh by calling them Zimbabwe a couple of times. As a result, I'll have a breather. Alan Wilkins is replacement, and Sunny Gavaskar will continue with him.
So Manjurul Islam gets a single to his name. Could be a problem here if it's a direct hit. That might have been the end of Bangladesh. Gautam Gambhir, the fielder. And I think Mohammad Rafiq knew that that would have been the end. He could pick up and throw this.
Yes, it took his time to aim. Wasn't quite able to hit the stumps.